everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review of swatches on the new palettes that Kathleen Lights and Colourpop collabed on, which is the Zodiac palette, and this is what the inside looks like. Just realized I don't have any highlights on, and I did pick up a highlighter from the collection, so I'll be doing a demo on this as well. So if you'd like to see my thoughts on the palettes, the highlighter, and oh, I forgot, I also got the two Super Shock shadows. Just go ahead and continue watching, and also if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and let's just jump right in. So I feel like the biggest thing in this collection is the palette, so I'm going to go ahead and start with this. So this is, again, the Zodiac eyeshadow palette, and here is what the packaging looks like. It's a really nice packaging. It kind of reminds me of like the NARS packaging. I do want to mention that the outer packaging is black and the palette is blue. Kathleen Lights did mention that in her video, and I really like how it's like not like the same, but it kind of goes together. And then all around it you do get the Zodiac signs, and then behind it as well. I'm a Leo, so I'm pretty happy that she put the Leo on the front, and a Taurus. That's my daughter, actually. I don't remember what all these other ones are, but my husband's a Sagittarius, so hopefully he's on here somewhere, but I don't know if he's on the front. So this is cardboard packaging. You do get a magnetic closure, and this palette does retail for $18. You do also get a mirror, which is why it retails for $18 and not $16. I believe their Colourpop palettes are usually $16. And then this palette does come with 12 shadows, 1 gram or 0.04 ounces. You get a mix of matte, satins, and also like shimmer shades. I'm not super into like the Zodiac like Kathleen Lights is, but when I saw this palette in collab with her, I was really excited because, I don't know, I think it was these fun colors that kind of made me gravitate towards the palette. I am going to be including some swatches on this. The shimmer shades were actually really nice and creamy and pigmented. The mattes aren't like super pigmented that if you brush in there like you're gonna get excessive pigmentation. You're not. So these are nice that you're able to kind of build up matte shades in this palette, so to create like a really nice, beautiful, not super pigmented look. I kind of feel like this palette is more of like, it's actually can be a very everyday palette, because I feel in my swatches also you could see that they're not like super crazy colors, and the only really crazy colors you get are these two down here. So I feel like this is a pretty wearable palette in my opinion. I would travel with this. The only thing that I did not like, again, yes, we have like matte shades, but if I only brought this palette with me, like I don't have a brow bone highlight shade. I know like we have brow bone highlight shades in every palette, and I tend to bring like 2 palettes usually with me when I go traveling, so it's not a big deal, but I would have liked to have brow bone highlight. But this is inspired by the Zodiac signs, so of course, like, who's gonna want to have a brow bone highlight as their like Zodiac sign color, you know what I mean? Like, I also did pick up the highlighter. This is a Super Shock highlighter in the shade On the Cusp. I was looking at myself and I'm like, I look kind of like flat, and it might be because I don't have highlighter on. So again, this is On the Cusp, so this is kind of like a champagne color. Ooh, super pigmented. Look at this. This is beautiful. So let's go ahead and apply this on the cheeks. That is pigmented, and I'm not even going in that much. This is super creamy too, so you might want to be careful because it kind of looks like my brush, like the dips in the highlighter. Super pretty, look at that. I don't tend to buy a lot of Super Shock highlighters just because I'm not the biggest fan of the formula, but this color is beautiful. I do have Flexitarian as well. I do remember that one being more pale than this one is, because I remember it was really like, kind of like an, not white, but like a pearly whitish color on me. Like, it just felt like it was too light for me. And I did find that that was kind of a little glittery. Let me check if this is kind of glittery also. No, this doesn't look glittery compared to Flexitarian. Flexitarian was glittery. I felt like it was kind of glittery, but this is beautiful. I really like this. So the last 2 items I picked from the collection were the 2 Supernova shadows. I didn't get the lipsticks just because I felt like I had those shades in my collection and I don't really need them. I did again pick up 2 of these Supernova shadows as well. So I picked up the Constellation, which is like a champagne color, and then I also did pick up Astrology. So Constellation is like a champagne color, which is this one up here. And then Astrology was inspired by the Telepathy shade. I'm going to swatch this on down here so I can swatch Telepathy Super Shock Shadow. So this shade was actually inspired by the Telepathy Super Shock Shadow that she came out with in collab with Kathleen Lights. So I definitely wanted to pick up the shade, but it didn't look like it was going to be as green gold as the shadows. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it so I can share with you guys if it is or isn't. It's pretty similar, yes, but I feel like if it added a little more touch of green in it, like the lime green, it would be pretty spot on to the Telepathy shade, but still a beautiful color right there, as you can see. I do like these Supernova shadows. I have a ton of them. I do like these. These are super affordable. These do retail for $7, and I believe the highlighter was also $7. So overall, the palette is definitely a thumbs up. Don't be scared to pick this up because you see like color. Like this color actually looks bright, and this one, I feel like purples is a wearable color, like kind of like a neutral color, but it's like a wearable color. It's not like blue or green, you know? So like I feel like people would probably be scared of this shade, this one, and these two, but overall I feel like it can be an everyday palette. Like I don't feel like it's too crazy. Again, like I applied pretty much natural-ish shades on my lid and I just went with the pop of blue on my lower lash line. I do like this palette and I do recommend this palette. I love these Super Shock shadows, so I definitely recommend these. Super affordable, and again, Colourpop always has like sales. I've seen these like $3 something, even $4 something, so I would buy those too. And then this highlight is beautiful. It's pretty reflective. I really like this highlighter. I'm not, again, super fan of Super Shock highlighters. Like, I don't know, I'm just not. Just like the consistency is different for me, but this one is beautiful. Let me know down below if you picked up any of the items in this collection. What have you been loving and what have you not been loving so much? Hope you guys enjoyed this review and also swatches. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!